This week we're in Parashat TeRumah. וידבר אדוני משה לאמור, דבר בני ישראל ויקחו לי תרומה מאת כל איש אשר ידבנו ליבו ותיקחו את תרומותיי. So the parasha begins with something very interesting, where Hashem Yitbarach tells Moshe Rabbeinu, speak to the children of Israel and let them take from me a portion. From every man whose heart motivates him, you shall take my portion. What does it mean, for every man whose heart motivates him? In essence, what he's asking is tell all of Am Yisrael to give some tzedakah. Machatzit HaShekel, half a shekel. But he says, make sure that their heart motivates them. The next verse says, this is the portion that you shall take from them: gold, silver, and copper, and turquoise, and purple, and scarlet wool, and a few other different things. But interestingly enough, he starts off with gold, silver, and copper. Zahav, kesef, unechoshet. Zahav is gold. Kesef, aside from meaning money, it also means silver. And nechoshet means copper. So Rabbi Ephraim has a very nice pirush on what really Hashem is saying here. The Chachamim are saying that Hashem is actually telling us, make sure that each person gives Machatzit HaShekel, but only if his heart motivates him. Meaning, I don't need your money. Liya kesef v'liya zahav neum Hashem tzavaot. Everything is mine anyway. But if you want to give tzedakah, now's the time. If you want to be the kli, you want to be the tool that I use to build the tabernacle, you want to be a partner in tshuva, you want to be a partner in kedusha, you want to be a partner in things that are meaningful, and not just stuyot, not just buy bitcoins and cars and watches and houses and another extension to your house and all the other things that we do with our life. You want to be a partner in something meaningful, something that actually lasts beyond this world. Now's the time. But only if your heart motivates you. Meaning, don't think you're doing me any favors. You don't do me any favors. And now, he gives details. Take from them gold, silver, copper, meaning there's different levels of giving. Because each person has a motivation to give, but each person has a different, they may all have motivation to give. But one guy has motivation to give 50 cents, another guy $1.50, another guy $3.50, another guy a whole $10, another guy maybe 25 bucks, the other guy 100, and the gvir, $300. The gvir. You made $1 million this year, but you give $300. But he wants you to make sure that you use at least $150 in advertising to tell people he gave you $300. It's like the people that give a lot of money, they usually want you to advertise they gave a lot of money. They give you $1 million, they want you to spend $500,000 on advertising that they gave $500,000. So he says there's three types of givers. Now, Ephraim says the following. Zahav, gold, is Rashi Tevot, Ze Anoten Bari. Each one of the letters of the word Zahav stands for a word. Ze means this, Anoten Bari. This giver is healthy. What does it mean, this giver is healthy? He says this guy that's giving, he's a gold level giver. Not necessarily that he gave a lot. He may have a lot and he gave a lot. He may not have a lot, but he still gave. What does it mean? He gave before problems started. He's not giving because somebody's sick. He's not giving because, listen, do it for, make sure to save my uncle. What happened? Oh, the doctor said he has 3 hours to live. Can you save him now? Okay, you should have gave it to me before it was 3 hours. He's saying before anything bad, nothing bad's happened. Baruch Hashem, everything is good. Parnasat Tova, good marriage, the kids are good, everything is good. But I'm giving because I want to be a partner with Hashem. Ze noten bari. He's a healthy-minded, healthy spiritually, healthy physically. Everything is good, but I still want to give. Ze noten bari. This is a healthy giver. Kesef stands for Rashi Tevot. Ksheroe sakana poteach. Ksheroe sakana poteach means when he sees danger, he opens. What opens? Opens his pockets. Opens his hands, starts to give. What does it mean? A guy starts seeing, oh, market's starting to drop. Maybe this is a correction. Oh, it's only 10%. If it's 10%, if I give extra tzedakah, now I'm going to give the maaser that I already owe for 3 years. I'm going to give the maaser now, so maybe Hashem is going to stop the whole market for me. You know, the market's supposed to correct. It already doubled in the last couple of years, but no, it dropped 10%, but I still didn't make my million yet. I only made 1 million. I didn't make 2. So maybe if I give 10,000 now, then Hashem is going to change all of nature for me. He sees danger. He sees all of a sudden he's coughing a little bit. He's coughing a little bit. And the doctor says, listen, it's not a normal cough. It's not a normal cough. You know why? It's a little blood coming out. It's not a normal cough, it's a little blood coming out. You got to get some checks. He doesn't know what it is yet. He doesn't know what it is. But he knows something's wrong. He sees danger. Danger is on the horizon. There's a market correction. The wife doesn't pay attention to him anymore. The husband doesn't pay attention to her anymore. He forgot the anniversary. The kids don't want to go to school anymore. The kid came, she caught the kid with no kippah on for the first time. The boss didn't answer your messages. You didn't get a raise this year. He sees sakana. He sees danger. Not verified. He doesn't know. He's not fired yet. He's not sick bar minah. Nothing. But he sees there's something going on. Okay. Before it's too late. Hey, how much? 100? 100 is enough? 200? How much? How much solve this danger? What do you mean? What are you protecting? I got $1 million portfolio. You want to protect $1 million portfolio with $100? Do me a favor. Put the $100 in the Kupa box. In the little tzedakah box. What are you going to do with $100? You're trying to protect $1 million house with $100 tzedakah? People spend millions on shtuyot. You tell them to do a mitzvah, they're like, oh, why so expensive? Rav David Yosef, Sheikhye, Rav Ovadia, Allah Shalom, his son. He's a big tzaddik. He comes to America often. Speaks English perfect. Big Talmid Chacham. He has what's called Ain Tova. What's Ain Tova? We hear a lot about Ain Ra. Ain Ra is somebody looks, if he looks at your car, just expect you to get a flat tire. At the best case scenario. Worst case, the car's going to blow up in a week. That's Ain Ra. People look at your car, they look at your house, they look at your wife, they look at your husband. Bar minan, what's going to happen in a week? You go, it's already a clock. The clock ticking, you're finished. He tells you, wow, you had a good job. Expect to fill out the paperwork for unemployment. Wow, you guys look like a nice couple. You're happily married. Expect your wife to give you a divorce in a week. What happened? No, I've always didn't like it. What do you mean always? All of a sudden, always? Guy has Ain Ra. There's people, mamash, jealous. They look at you, and they give you a compliment, but not because it's a compliment. They're reminding you that you really shouldn't have it. It belongs to them. They want it. They don't want you. They're not happy that you have it. They act like they're happy sometimes with a smile. Ain Ra. But Rav David Yosef have Ain Tova. What's Ain Tova? He mamash is happy, from people that know him personally, he's mamash happy to see other people succeed. So much so that he's one of the only people, that I know of at least, that's willing to share his tomim. People that donate to him, to his kollels, to his yeshivot, to different things that he does. He knows there's different rich people. He tells other people, listen, you need money for your kollel? Sure, call my guy. You need money for your yeshiva? Sure, call my guy. I have a guy. He has a lot of money. But he gave you money. That has nothing to do with you. Call him. Maybe he's going to give you money too. This is completely unheard of. Why? Because most people are scared. Most people, they're scared to show, tell other people about their donors. Because they wait. If he gives him, maybe he's not going to give me. People have a limited world mentality. It's the same thing in business, by the way. People are always scared that the competition opened up shop next door to them. They don't have any emunah in Hashem. And they think that just because this guy opened up shop next door, that means they're going to get less money. They're going to make less money. Or they think just because somebody came up with a different product that maybe is better, that means that they're going to go broke and they all start getting stressed out, start taking pills to calm down. People with no emunah. So someone with ayin tova, he mamash likes to help other people succeed. He says a story. He goes to come to America one time, and he says the story himself. And he came to a rich guy's house, and as soon as he comes to the house, Baruch Hashem, big house. Big house, more rooms than there's people. And he says, Baruch Hashem, everything's good, how you doing? Oh yeah, listen, what do you think of my mezuzot? I just got new ones. Oh, Baruch Hashem, good, Mazal Tov. He goes, yeah, the guy's a thief. Who's a thief? Oh, the rabbi sold me the mezuzot. Can you believe it? $150 a mezuzah? Can you believe this thief? $150 mezuzah. I have 10 rooms in the house. I had to spend $1,500 in mezuzot. What a thief this guy is. Rav David Yosef said, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I waited. And now he wanted to show me the 10 rooms. I want to show him the house. If someone has 10 rooms, it's not because you have 10 people. It's because you want to show the 10 rooms that are empty in case people come. So he shows him the rooms, and he starts showing him the closet. He goes, you see these closets, what kind of wood this is? This wood comes from Italy. The best wood maker in the world made these woods, special order. $150,000 I spent on these closets. $150,000. You see what? Can you smell what kind of wood this is, Kvod Harav? It's beautiful, right? Rav David Yosef says, what a thief. He goes, who? The guy that made the closets. No, Kvod Harav, he's my friend, I know him. Don't say Chas v'Shalom, don't say it. Lashon hara. Lashon hara, Kvod Harav. You can't say, he's my friend, I know him. He's not a thief. He goes, a thief, $150,000 for closets? He goes, Kvod Harav, you don't understand the wood industry. That's why you're saying it's a thief. And he says, your ears should listen to your foolish mouth. You don't understand the holy world. You don't understand what a valuable mezuzah is. You're thinking that $150 is expensive. A real mezuzah should cost you $500, $1,000 if you really want a mezuzah for a house like this. One mezuzah. But you're thinking $150 is expensive. Why? You don't know anything. They call easy. We're in a hurry to call the rabbi a thief. We're in a hurry to call the rabbi a thief. So Hashem Yitbarach says, if you are giving me with a full heart, Za'av. If you're already seeing danger on the horizon, but you don't know what happened, Kesef. Seeing danger. But then there's Nechoshet. Then there's copper. What's Nechoshet? Netinat Chole Shomer Tnu. This is the giving of someone that's already sick that just says, just give it to him, give it to him. Why? He's on his deathbed. He says, I'm in 5 hours to live. Just give him whatever he wants. Maybe he'll save me. It's too late, Rabotai. He's on 5 minutes to live. Sometimes people ask me, listen, why don't you do a shiur for refuah shlema? Refuah shlema to different people. I say, no problem. I never say no. Even though technically people, donate to do such a thing. I don't ask people, you want to donate, donate. You don't want to donate, don't donate. What can I tell you? I'm not going to not pray for somebody because you're cheap. But the problem is when they tell you refuah shlema? When the guy's already on his deathbed. So whatever, so we do whatever we can. We pray, we learn, we mention him in the shurim. And I say to the people, listen, my prayer alone, who am I b'chlal? We try, we this, we that. It's not enough though. Not enough. Other people doing tshuva, it's good. It's not enough. You give some donation, good. It's not enough. The sick person, are they planning on doing tshuva? And they keep Shabbat? Or if they're a woman, are they going to be modest? Are they going to keep mitzvot, tarat mishpacha? And once in a while you hear a fool who says, they don't want to commit. I'm not sure if they're ready to commit. Oh, so you'd rather be dead but immodest? Instead of alive but modest? You'd rather be a dead mechalel Shabbat rather than a living shomer Shabbat? But that's what it says in the Gemara, Reshaim even bepetach gehenom lo osim tshuva. The Reshaim, even in the gate of Gehenom, not going to do tshuva. What does it mean, gate of Gehenom? The Yavid, the Chassid Yavid says, the Reshaim, they're so wicked, some people are so used to their sins, so used to taking things that don't belong to them, so used to going against Hashem in different ways, so used to their behavior, that they're going to continue with their behavior even after you prove them that, listen, you have to change. You have to change. I had a woman one time tell me, listen, my husband beats me. My kids are drug addicts. HaShem and HaShem, what kind of problem this woman has? HaShem and HaShem. I tell her, listen, I can't, your text, you have to change your profile picture. Why? Every time you say a profile picture, I see your text. You don't have clothes on. So either send it to me through some other way or change your picture or something. And I can tell you, first mitzvah, I don't need to know your problems. First mitzvah, take on modesty. Take on modesty, keep Shabbat. She goes, listen, I know you're right. I know I have to do tshuva and I have to be modest, but I'm not ready for that. What do you mean you're not ready? Your kids are drug addicts. Your husband beats you. The neighbors hate you. What else do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Bat kol to come from Shemaim? They tell you, please do tshuva. Like, what do you want? What else do you want? Reshaim, even petach gehenom, they're not going to do tshuva. But the Chassid Yavet says a chidush worth $1 million. He says, until the petach of Gehenom, until the gate of Gehenom, they don't do tshuva. In Gehenom, everybody does tshuva. Until the gate, no one does tshuva. No, the Reshaim. But when you go inside, everybody does tshuva. Everybody does tshuva. So, Rabotai Yekarim, Hashem Yitbarach is telling us, give before you have to give. Give before you get sick. Give before there's problems. Because that shows me that you know where it's coming from. And you don't think that you're the one that made it. But even someone that gives on their deathbed, it's still better than not giving. Many times it's happened with tzedakah tatzin mimavet actually went into full effect and mamash saved somebody's life. Now, there are many times during the year that a person is obligated to give, obviously, but right now we have Rosh Chodesh Adar is on Thursday, a couple of days, and all the way from Rosh Chodesh Adar until Purim, there's a mitzvah obligation. It's not a nice thing to do. You're obligated to give something called Machatzit HaShekel, which is what this parasha is. Machatzit HaShekel, half a shekel, means 9.4 grams of pure silver. Now, obviously, people don't walk around with silver like they used to, so we replace it with actual money. So I did myself the favor, and you could benefit out of it, of actually calculating how much this is. 9.4 grams of silver is approximately a third of 1 ounce. A third of 1 ounce of silver, silver currently being at $16.60 an ounce. That means approximately $5.50 per person per household. So if it's just you, you're single, give $5.50 or more if you want. But for this specific thing, this mitzvah is $5.50. Anything more is a different mitzvah. But this one, you have to give $5.50. Everybody gives $5.50. No, anything you give more is a different mitzvah. It's tzedakah, it can be MUSSAR, but this specific mitzvah has to be precisely $5.50 per person. If you have, let's say, 10 people in your house, then you give $55. But you should give it to different things that are relevant to Torah, Zikuya Rabim, and things of that nature. This is one mitzvah that you have to do now until Purim.